Okay.
I actually was just going to ask, and then I'm like, maybe I don't see the recording.
I know a couple of people are like, can you please record it? I'm like, I got it.
So thank you so much for being here. And we just wanted to take some time to talk to you about coaching, what we love about it, and, you know, tell you our perspective, and also just go over some of the things that we think we have seen maybe hold some people back from taking that step and trying to get out. So we're going to start with just telling you our stories. My name is Chrissy Bergeron. I've been a coach for 6 years now. I have 4 kids, ages 14, 11, 8, and 9 months. So my coaching journey actually kind of was recreated 9 months ago, or even I'd say when I got pregnant, so maybe around 18 months ago. And we want to kind of show you guys that too, that this really can fit wherever you are at in your life. But when I started coaching, I was a stay-at-home mom at that point with 3 little ones. And I had always wanted to be home with my kids. I had done the working mom thing where I was teaching. And when I was doing that, teaching with the little ones, I always felt like I wanted to be home. So here I was finally home with my 3 kids. And I just kind of felt like I lost myself along the way. And we also at the time really were it was starting to get really tight, one income with, 3 kids. So I started thinking about ways that I could make another income. And in the meantime, sorry, that's actually thunder. In the meantime, I don't know if you guys can hear it. In the meantime, I was doing, I had always been like a gym person. Exercise was always like my outlet, and I wasn't able to get to the gym anymore either. So I had started doing some Beachbody workouts, and my best friend was like, you're looking for like an extra income. And there's this girl that went to high school with my husband, and she's on Facebook, and I don't know, somehow she's like getting paid like to do the workouts you do. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, she's getting paid to do the workouts I do. So I had no idea. And I reached out to this girl named Candace. And it just went from there. I really knew nothing about it. And I think in a way that was a blessing, because I just kind of like jumped in blindly and just did what she said, and went from there. And I've gone on to replace my teacher's income. I've been able to stay home for 6 years now with my kids and provide, financially to our household while doing that. And honestly, a big part of us having a 4th child was this business, because I'm home. I'm making an income, so we didn't have to think about, what would happen with a baby and childcare and finances and all that. So that's my story.
Awesome. Thank you, Chrissy. Okay, so I'm going to mute you, and I am going to just tell my story real quick. I'm Tanya Albert. I've been a coach for 2 years. I actually started this journey 2.5 years ago when I was diagnosed pre-diabetic. I was like 42, kind of let myself go, stopped working out, stopped eating healthy. And I thought it was okay. I knew diabetes runs in my family. And I decided at that point at my doctor's appointment that, maybe I'll just get my A1C checked and see where I'm at. My mom was diagnosed when she was 60. So I thought I had plenty of time to not worry about it. And the doctors were shocked when my numbers came back borderline diabetic. And at that point, that was that wake up call. And I was like, you know what, I need to do something about this, because I thought I have time, but I don't. And so I jumped into doing Beachbody workouts. I started with 80-day. I started with a couple other programs, but the main program that really changed everything was 80-day obsession. I was diagnosed in September. I started 80-day obsession in January. And I contacted Candace because I had worked with her before doing some Beachbody. I actually tried coaching a long time ago, and I just couldn't figure out how to make it work. And now I started coaching again after doing 80-day, or during my journey of 80-day obsession, because I was taking care of myself. People were noticing. I was sharing because I was so excited about everything that was happening. And so friends started joining me, and that's kind of how my coaching biz started, was just going through it with them and with me. And so I started coaching, and that was the very beginning. Just really briefly, I just want to tell you about Candace. I'm using her Zoom, but she has been coaching maybe since 2012, I believe. And she was really struggling. She was a bartender, had was on the WIC program, fuel assistance, and she was just in desperate need of starting a new life. And she had posted something about going to eat salads for the rest of her life, because she had always been into fitness but kind of had struggles. And her friend reached out, you know what, you don't have to be eating salads for the rest of your life. Try Shakeology. And so she tried Shakeology. She was hooked, and she started coaching and realized that she could make a living. And she's a six-figure earner. I think a couple years back, over $400,000 was her salary. So she's been doing awesome, and she's just such an inspiration to us. And she's my coach, and she's Chrissy's coach. So anybody that joins our team will get to meet her, and just the amazing person she is. So we're going to just talk briefly. We're going to move pretty quick on just a few things about coaching and what we do. Most of you have all done our challenge groups, so that's good. Some of you haven't. So we will just kind of chime in. I'm going to start a little bit about community. So one of the main things with coaching is our community. So and a lot of you are part of it. It's about creating an online community where people feel supported to stay on track, to get healthy. Because as a coach, for our business, or for my business, and for Chrissy's belief, and that's why we partnered up, is our belief is helping people first. Our mission is helping as many people as possible to get healthier, because for us, that's important to us, and for our own personal health, mental and physical. So we want that for others. So first and foremost is our community. And so we have a Free Fit community page where we do fun challenges, we touch base with people, we post articles, motivational quotes, and kind of connect people and have that support. And then throughout the months, we'll do fun challenges like 2-week boot camps or 3-week boot camps, or when a program has come out, we'll do a program for that release, just to get people going. So we do a variety of things to really create community, to have a connection, because often some people can't go to the gym. It might be too expensive, or they don't have the time to go, or they want the privacy of their home, but they still need that connection. They still need to be working with somebody, and they can work with us, and they can work with their community of team people in their Fit community page, like Core Inspiration or Chrissy's. So that is kind of how our business is creating that community where people are supported. So Chrissy, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go through some common objections of what people think coaches are, or what the coaching business is, and kind of talk about that, people's concerns and misconceptions.
Okay, so I think we're going to start with time, right? Okay, so the first thing, I think this is one of the primary things that we hear from people, is just like, that's awesome, and I wish I could do it, but I really don't have any time. Like, I'm so, everything's so jam-packed, and there's really no place for me to fit this. And you are right, you don't have time for anything else. None of us do, right? So how do we do this, right? How do I have 4 kids, and the schedules that they have, and Tanya has 3, and all this, and how do we still manage to work our business? So basically, guys, this changes wherever you are at your point in life, and it changes based on your goals. But a lot of us find that we work our business in pockets of time. So, and we're going to help you figure that out. We will help you look at your day, look at your schedule, see where, okay, like maybe here where you're sitting at swim practice, and your particular child is not taking a time to swim. Maybe this is where you can work from your list, and do a couple of things for your business. So we're going to help you figure that out. And we also have for you what you should be doing each day. So it's not like, what do I do? You know, we have like your specific tasks that help you build your business, and really they can be done in an hour a day. Now, are you going to build like a huge, like $1 million business in a year working an hour a day? No, right? But you can build a nice steady income for yourself. That consistency works over time. You know, consistency wins in the end. So obviously, if you have some huge financial goals, we will show you like, okay, you're going to need to do more than, 5 hours a week for this. But with that said, guys, I've never worked more like a 20-hour week is like a lot. I barely ever work that. I don't work that much anymore. But when I really was building to that full time, that's about where I was at for, I'd say a good 6 months. I worked like 20 hours a week. That still is not crazy, to then get to a point where you're making a full-time income. Like now, even when I have weeks where I only can get to it maybe 5 or 6 hours. So that is the beauty in what we do as well. So yeah, I mean, the biggest thing with time is just us helping you find where are those pockets of time that you could slip this in, or maybe exchange. Like for me, it was TV. I had to like exchange some of my TV time. I still do it. I'm still like, all right, after you do A, B, and C, you can watch your show. Like I do stuff like that still because I'm a TV person. But
Hey, Chrissy, can I add something to that too?
yes.
One other thing is so every coach has a different goal. Some people just want to coach part-time for maybe it's their car payment each month, or some people want to coach because they want to replace their full-time salary. And so obviously it's your salary, Beachbody claim, your salary and your income is dependent on how much effort and time and commitment you put towards it. So yes, like I haven't been working full-time hours, probably about 20 hours a week, though I really want to put more time in. I just haven't had the ability with my kids' schedules and my other responsibilities, but it's definitely something I want to make more full-time as I move on. Like right now I can because everybody is home and I don't have other responsibilities right now, but that isn't what's typically like my life. But so just to let you know, everybody has different goals. So some people are like, I only want to work 1 day a week, or no, 1 hour a day or whatever. And then that's fine. And then you'll have that little pocket, that little bit of income to help with whatever you need. So depending on your goals, that's how we can also help you with your time. And Chrissy's going to move quickly on to putting yourself out there on Facebook and Instagram. Just, if people are like, I'm not too comfortable with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that too, with the time thing, I'd say most people fall into that group of it being a nice supplement to their household income. Most coaches fall into that part-time side income. Okay. So yeah, putting yourself out there, we get it. It's scary. When I started this business, I had 100 Facebook friends. I didn't have Instagram. I didn't have a smartphone, you guys. I did not have a smartphone. I had a little track phone that I put minutes on every month and used for emergencies. It was actually very blissful, but now I have a smartphone. But so my first picture I ever took of myself, was for Beachbody. We work with you on this as well. So the thing about social media is it's really a blessing because you no longer have to have thousands of dollars to market something, right? You don't have to pay for a billboard or a commercial or time on the radio. Every single person can, it's a completely free platform, but the biggest thing is it's the connecting. We connect with so many people through our social media. So we work with you on this to do things that you not only feel okay with, but actually feel really good about, things that empower you. So sharing your love for the products or your love for the community, um, how you're feeling, what your successes are so far, sharing them in a way that is is empowering you to reach more people and help more people. And that's always our goal. So we're never going to be actually, if you do this, we're gonna be like, all right, next time, let's not do that. So we're never gonna be like, post this with the price. And, if you never wanna post yourself in, I don't know, before and after with your sports bra on, you are never going to have to do that. There's ways to do before and afters that you feel really good about, or to just show progress that you feel really good about, maybe an old pair of jeans, for example. So there's lots of ways to share what you're doing without, feeling like we want you to be yourself. And with that said, the posting is such a small piece of what we do. So really, guys, what we do is the connecting with other people, and the posting helps us put it out there and maybe also see who to connect with, who is reacting to these things. But it's more important, those conversations that we're having, and who we're saying, hey, come join this 2-week free challenge that's going on. It's super fun. I'm making a team of 4. You want to be on my team. And that is the most important part of what we do. So I think sometimes you guys see, oh my gosh, they're just posting everything all the time, and I don't want to do that. But it's actually not what we're doing. We're actually just sharing the best pieces so that we can reach more people and, invite those people to come and join us. But it's always going to be something that you feel good about and feel proud about.
Right. There is no requirement or whatever. We'll just
No.
help you find ways that fit you.
Exactly.
And what you're comfortable with. Okay, I'm going to move on real quick to the misconception about not being a salesperson. People are like, well, there's no way I can't do this because I'm not a salesperson. That is me. I tried Pamper Chef. I failed. I actually tried, a variety of things, and just I don't feel like I'm a strong salesperson. But this is the thing, what I think the difference for me between doing something like Pampered Chef and this was I genuinely know this changes lives. It's changed me. I got my new check. I got my test results again just a couple months ago, and I'm still in the normal range. And why? It's because I'm exercising every day. I'm staying connected with my people. I am trying to eat healthy, though I had a quarter or a half a pan of brownies today, but we won't think about that. They were chickpea flourless brownies though. But do you know what I mean? It's this fuels me. This excites me because I feel I love Pampered Chef, and I use Pampered Chef all the time. If you see my recipes when I'm doing, I'm like, Pampered Chef this, I love it. But with Beachbody, it's I know, and I've seen the changes in people, and it's incredible. And it makes me emotional sometimes to see how people have changed their lives. And knowing that we're adding years to people's lives and years with their family, and their family is getting in shape, and their children are getting inspired. Their parents, my dad's inspired, my mom's inspired, it's it spreads. You may help only one person. Maybe you might only think that you're helping that one person, but that one person you've helped, somebody's watching them. It could be their kids. It could be their brother who's been looking for something and needing a change. And then that brother is getting healthier, and then that somebody else is watching them. So the impact that this business has on vast amounts of people is incredible. And I think that's what excites me, is I never feel like it's salesy or like I'm forcing anybody. And how Chrissy and I run our business is that we aren't hung up on the end. You got to buy, we're never like that. We're not, I don't want people to think, and we are never like this. If somebody doesn't want to buy something, it's not for them right now. Maybe it's not for them right now, and that's okay. That is okay. We have so many. I've got 400 and something people in my core inspiration group. I've got people that have been with me from the beginning. Some of them have never bought anything, but I still have them in my group. They are still part of my core inspiration family. I still care about them. I still reach out to them because that is my mission as a coach. And Chrissy's mission is to help people. And someday a lot of people come around, they're like, you know what, darn it, Tanya, I am ready to try that program because I've been watching you and I'm like, why am I not losing this weight? But you are, and I'm exercising every day. So what are you doing? And so we inspire each other, and we inspire one another in that group. And it's for me as well. So it's never about being salesy that I feel. It's about being passionate and knowing that we're just sharing. And if somebody wants to latch on and be like, okay, you know what, I'm going to try it too, then that's great. And Beachbody offers that 30-day guarantee so people can try it risk-free. And I'm always fine, like, you can try it, and if you don't like it and it's not for you, and it may not be for you, that is okay, but still, I still want them, like, I still check in. Like, some people are like, I'm so sorry, I just don't like the programs, or I don't like the shakes. And I'm like, you don't have to apologize. I always like, you don't have to apologize. It's okay. Not everything is for everybody, and it's okay. That's not the point, and that's not what we're after. We truly are after helping as many people as possible if we provide what the opportunities that they want or that they can try that might work for them. So that's about the sales type of thing. Chrissy's going to jump into, can I still go to the gym? Do I have to drink Shakeology? Do I have to follow the nutrition plan? A lot of people have those questions.
Yes. So, and just to add to what you're saying too, Tanya, like the sales guys, our job, this is the funnest job literally on earth. Like, our job is making friends, connecting with people, and just bringing them in, like Tanya's saying, and, being that light. And what ends up happening is everyone starts lighting their own little lights. And now you have like something that we've been talking about with everything going on. Like, we have this community, we have this support that, I mean, it's always there, but in a time like this more than ever, it's just so powerful. And not just that we have it, they all have it too. Everyone in our communities has each other and already has this in place, to kind of just get through it together in that way, So, yeah, the sale is like literally such a small piece of what we do. Okay, so I really like this topic, like the gym, Shakeology, nutrition, because when I started, the answer was a little bit different. We didn't have Beachbody on Demand. So you had to help somebody like pick a program and, really, really hope that by all the questions you ask, I have like all these questions I used to ask them to really try to figure out like, what program of DVDs do I set this person up with? And then maybe they got those DVDs and they just didn't like it. Like, they got PiYo and they hated it. And now they were stuck with PiYo. I mean, they had 30 days to return it. But with the Beachbody On Demand, it is incredible because they have all of these options. So if you still just love the gym and you have your Beachbody On Demand that breaks down to $8 a month, right? It's there. It's there when you didn't get to the gym, or when you want to add something because you have something coming up and you want to do like some extra ab workouts or something, or you want to do some weightlifting at the gym but you don't know what to do. It's so versatile and it's there for you. So the Beachbody, like, we encourage you, whatever you really like for your fitness, like whatever is your number one thing. If you really like to walk or bike or whatever, still do that. And the Beachbody On Demand is just a great supplement to, whatever your current routine is. Shakeology, do you have to drink Shakeology? No, you do not have to drink. This always was the same answer. But now we also have so many other options. So if for some reason we encourage you, unless you have like a real, like you actually cannot drink Shakeology because of certain ingredients, we encourage you to try it. Give it a try. Give it a 30-day try. It's actually how I started with Shakeology. I was like, nope, I don't do supplements. I don't do shakes. And Candace was like, just try it. It comes with the package. So I was like, okay. And, 6 years later, I drink it every day. But give it a try so that when you're talking to people, you know about it. And as long as you, sorry, I lost my train of thought, but we have other things too. So we have a straight protein shake for after your workout if you wanted just that. We have a pre-workout drink that's amazing. We have bars if you're really not, like if you really can just not do shakes. We have our snack bars, which are super good. We have collagen. We have vitamins. We have so many things that you can try instead, or maybe you just don't want to do any supplements at all. And hey, that's your thing. It's okay. As long as I would just educate yourself about it and know that it's there for the people that you're helping, because just because it's not for you doesn't mean it's not for them. You're good to go. And then the same thing with nutrition. So nutrition is okay. We have like 2 main nutrition programs, and yes, we do set people up to start with those because we know that the results are in the eating, right, guys? So we want people to learn these healthy habits, especially when they need to lose weight. They need to get their blood pressure or their cholesterol to a healthy place. But we also, what I love about Beachbody is that we don't eliminate any food groups. There is nothing extreme here. It's all about the balance. We eat the carbs, we eat we have this beautiful balance of all of the nutrients that we need. And we all eat pizza and drink wine, and like I eat a cheeseburger and fries at least once a week. Like we are human beings, we are normal. And yeah, like if I'm going for real result, I have had probably like once, maybe twice a year, I'll go all in and I'll really just 100% like eat clean. It feels really good. It's great to do, but it's not for me to never eat cake or drink wine again, so we have a balance, and our programs are designed around that, which is really good too. So if you think that you can like never, I actually struggled with this my first like year, because the 21 Day Fix actually launched, like I signed up when it was launching. So and like my whole family got on it. And then it was like the summer, and I'd be at barbecues and I'd be like, are they all looking at me to see if I'm going to eat like the cheeseburger and chips? Like sometimes I had that feeling. But I got over it because it's really good for people to know that it's moderation. It's finding that balance. And as long as, you're mostly eating well, you can have your treats, and you can find a place where you're not feeling guilty about that. And I don't know, my personal opinion is that is being really, really healthy, is having that balance, finding that place for yourself.
For sure.
Awesome.
Okay,
I think you're up.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna finish this off pretty quick. The last misconception is about being at your goal weight, and if you feel like you've passed your prime, which I have thought. I went to the New Leaders Conference and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's lots of young girls here. I'm like 45 years old. But the thing is, what's beautiful is with coaching, there is no discrimination. Like I know of amazing coaches that are in their 50s and even in their 60s. I know coaches that are single, that are married, that are, they're guys. So there's no discrimination. All you have to have is that heart and that desire to help other people, because there are people out there looking for you, looking for people like you. And when somebody comes to your business, it's about they want you as a person, not just like this perfect image of, I want that body type, so I want that person as their coach. No, they're looking for the insides of who you truly are. And so you don't have to be at your goal weight. I think most of our coaches start with their clients because they're leading this team. They're like, okay, let's just do this together. This is going to totally suck, or, it's going to be tough, but we're going to do it together. And that's how they build their business, is because they're relating with those people that are in the same boat that they are. And they attract a lot of those people. So being at your goal weight, being at the right age group, whatever gender, it doesn't matter. All people are welcome. All varieties of people are successful at this business. So, and we help you, Chrissy and I help you with that. Okay, so the next thing is, how do people sign up for this coaching opportunity? What's amazing about our opportunity is the registration fee is $39 to start your business. And then after that, every additional month is $16 a month. And you get your website, you get all of your training tools, you get everything that you need to start your business. You do need obviously you'd want your BOD membership, which I think everybody has a Beachbody On Demand membership. And there are special package deals that kind of roll that $39 fee in there, waive it for free, which is called a challenge pack or a completion pack. And a lot of people do that because they get a full year of Beachbody On Demand, which is typically $99. That breaks down to $825 a month. And my whole family uses that membership. And then you get, for $60 more, I think the package is $160. So you get $99 BOD membership for a full year. You get, for the $60, you get a whole bag of Shakeology, a month supply of Shakeology, or a performance stack of Recover and Energize, which is the post and pre-workout drink. And then you get the new pick from the newest program, which is Bar Blend, or 10 rounds, which is the boxing program. And those typically run 60 to 70. The shakes and performance stack typically run 110 to 130. So it's like $350 worth of stuff for $160, and the fee to sign up as a coach is free. Now, if somebody already purchased, hey, look, I already purchased a challenge pack, you get it reimbursed. So even though you sign up as a discount coach or a coach, you get that $39 reimbursed. So it's free for the first month. And with that membership, a lot of people sign up for the coach membership because they get 25% off of all products. Not BOD. BOD is so reasonable. They don't do a discount on that because they make it discounted for everybody, or a good price for everybody. You get 25% off of all products, consumable products, and clothing and stuff like that. And then you also have the ability to get 25% commission on anything that you sell. So if you have friends that are interested in Shakeology or a BOD membership, they can purchase through you and you get commission. So that is the first piece of how to make money. If you're military or married to a military veteran or active duty person, your coaching fee is waived. You basically get to have a business center without paying anything. So you can work the business without any coach fee. You just have to register with the correct paperwork, and you have your coaching business for free. And then I think Chrissy's going to just talk real quick about the bonuses, the other way that we earn an income, and then we'll just let everybody go. You're on. Oh, wait, you got to unmute.
So as Tanya was saying, we make 25% commission on all orders placed through us, which is awesome. And the other awesome thing is you can start to tap into our potential for residual income if those people order again, a second month or a third month. So that first person that you set up with an order, if they're ordering Shakeology or a Recover shake or a bars, the next month when they order again, now you're receiving commission again from that same person. Another form of our residual income is in building a team. So if you decide that you want to do more than the part-time thing, you want to go for a steady income, you will start to add people to your team. So I think sometimes when I say this too, I just want to say, like, who are our team members? They're usually just people that have joined us already, that have ordered, and that we just say to, hey, listen, do you want to, maybe save some money for yourself? Maybe share with a couple of people too, and do this with me. And so as you start building a team, you start to qualify for the different bonuses that we have that go with that. The bigger your team, the bigger the bonuses that you qualify for. The great thing about Beachbody is that we build our team, as we build our team down, none of what's being, I want to say created. I'm using the wrong word. It's not created, but what's being generated through our team is not lost on the way down. So what I mean by that is that if someone signs up with me and they make a sale, they do not take part of their own commission and lose it to my bonus. So Beachbody just pays more out from that sale. You earn, what you were promised, and then the person whose team you're on earns what they were promised. And that's a really, really nice thing. So everyone, like, we work as a team because everyone benefits from, there isn't this competitiveness within the team itself. Everyone benefits. And you might start to find that too, like when you have someone that, sometimes you're just helping each other. Like Tanya and I were on the same team, and we work together because, everyone benefits from that team generating more people joining, more people doing our challenges, more people ordering, etc. So
that's why they call it Team Beachbody, is because you get to work together as a team, and with everybody's success and everybody helping one another, it benefits everybody. So yeah. Are we good, Chrissy?
Yes.
So for anybody that is really interested in giving it a shot without any commitment, without any sign up, you can do our 5-day apprenticeship just to kind of dabble into some of the tasks and things that we do as coaches this week. It won't take much time. There's just a little post each day that tells you a few things to do that day. And we just touch base with each other at the end of each day. It's really nice, and just a little community just to have a little experience about coaching. So it's called our Coach Apprenticeship. So we'll connect with you and see if you are interested. Are there any questions before we let you go? We're at 45 minutes on the dot. Anybody have questions? Okay, and you can always reach us separately and ask us questions. But thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time, and we're so excited to have you here. So
Thank you, Don.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night, everybody.